We've all experienced critical people, people who are always looking to point out our faults, someone who is always carping about whatever we're doing. It's just amazing, isn't it? Most of the time, these people that are doing the complaining are the ones that are actually doing the very least of anything that you're working on. Let's talk about that today on your morning cup of inspiration. See, in reality, the people that are making and taking aims and accusations at you are really revealing something about themselves. The thing that they're accusing you of are actually maybe something that they are revealing in their own lives that they're guilty of. So they're getting out of there so you don't think about them, you think about yourself. It happens all the time, especially nowadays. You could see it more than ever in many of our politicians. They want to get something out there first to change the narrative, to deflect them. It showed up in the Bible too. Now take Judas, for instance. He sold Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. But yet, he was the one that was complaining when Mary took that expensive bottle of perfume and she anointed Jesus' feet with it. She didn't just use a few drops. She used the whole bottle, and the fragrance just filled the room. And what did Judas say? He came after her. It's over in John 12:5. Judas asked, "Why wasn't this perfume sold and the money given to the poor? It was worth a year's wages." A year's wages. That was an expensive bottle of perfume. So she was sacrificing, giving to Jesus. The expensive perfume, like I said, wasn't just a few drops. She used the whole thing. And Judas, being the treasurer of the 12 disciples and Jesus, he knew the price of everything. So this was not something he was just spouting off on. He calculated the cost of using that entire bottle, and he became critical towards Mary. It was a waste, he said. Instead of realizing Mary's act of devotion, that she would give up the most precious thing that she had, and that to anoint Jesus' feet. Instead, he scolded her harshly. Wow. The critical comment made Judas, made him look thrifty. It made him look even spiritual, while making Mary just look frivolous and wasteful. In reality, Judas was evil. He was greedy. He was wicked. While Mary was thoughtful. She was godly. She was committed. Over in John 12:6, the Bible says, he, which is Judas, did not say this because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. As keeper of the money bag, he used to help himself to what was put into it. So he was stealing money out of the treasury. So he was dishonest to begin with. So he knew he was protecting himself by going after her. See, with critical people, as in Judas's case, things are not always as they appear. That's why we need to be careful. If we're always pointing out a certain sin in someone else's life, check yourself first. You may be telling people more about yourself than you think. God bless you, everyone. Look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day.